What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. In today's video, I will be discussing Reflex and Evergrow coin. And the topic of the day is why I hodl both. But before we get to all that though, a few guys and myself, we got together and we are starting a new Reddit forum called r/truth over profit. The point of this Reddit forum is to have an open conversation about any misgivings in the cryptocurrency world. Have you been in a Discord or a Telegram or a Reddit cryptocurrency forum, and when you ask legitimate questions, it is treated as FUD and they block you, and that's the end of it. So come here to r/truth over profit, and this is where you can have a safe and open forum to discuss any crypto misgivings. So in today's video, I want to discuss why I hodl both Evergrow coin and Reflex Finance. Let's go ahead and start it off with this. So here we are on Evergrow Sam. He says, I directed a couple of negative comments towards at Legion CEO in the past. I'm 100% certain now that he was not behind in controlling the actions I objected to, and apologize unreservedly. He's a good man. We'll work together to support the hashtag crypto positive initiative and unite communities. Miles replies saying, thank you, Sam. That's true character. I have been and remained a friend and ally to EGC. Let's build bridges. Here's to the future. So this is why I hodl both Evergrow coin and Reflex Finance, because even though there are differences, there can be resolution, and that's very important, and that shows Sam's character. Fantastic. Miles' character. Fantastic. Now I want to show you guys a use case here. And of course, these are all my personal opinions. You may disagree, you may agree, that's fine either which way. But as I always say, trust and verify. So Evergrow coin to me is a BUSD reflection machine. Yes, their main product is Creator, and that's more of a social media machine. And you're saying, okay, John, what does it got to do with Reflex Finance or anything? Well, let me tell you right now, there's a distinct difference and why I hodl both. Reflex Finance, they're going to create a PancakeSwap all-in-one rug-free platform. Now, why is this important? Because it's a different product from Evergrow coin. So this product here is more in line with crypto in terms of how things are launched, how things are bought and swapped. And the whole point is to bring it all into one convenient place. Now you're wondering, okay, what's your point, John? Well, my point being is that these are two different products, but they both yield BUSD. So to me, as an investor, there is no reason not to hodl both, because one is a social media engine and one is a cryptocurrency engine in terms of turning out new tokens, verifying it, vetting out. Of course, we have Creator. It's supposed to be an addition to YouTube, TikTok, OnlyFans, Patreon, and so on and so forth. So these are two different products, but they both yield BUSD. So in my opinion, there is no reason to not own both. That is why I hodl both. Of course, we have the diehards on both sides will say, no, 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 only either or. That's fine, you can do that. But as a prudent investor, you need to identify opportunities. And I don't see a conflict here in terms of the products. So for me, that's my main reason as to why I hodl both. You may agree and you may disagree, and that's fine, no issue whatsoever. Let's go ahead and cover Reflex Finance, money, 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 because everyone wants to know, where is my money? Okay, folks, we can see right now on Reflex Finance, there's 11.587 trillion tokens in the treasury in terms of where you can burn and burn and burn, so you get those beautiful Reflex reflections. So we can see this number is coming down beautifully. It's still dropping, so we're still seeing the Reflex contract doing its thing. It's selling off every day around $1 to $2 trillion, and that's fantastic. Here we are looking at the Bitcoin chart, and we are currently at the price of $37,800. And currently we have broken down below the long-term weekly trend line. We started to go back up to the weekly trend line. We didn't get there. We topped up at around $46,000, and then we started to pull back, and now we're going back down. So this is not necessarily a bullish sign for cryptocurrency as a whole because, well, as we know, cryptocurrency is the market leader and they are the equivalent of the S&P and Dow Jones in the crypto world. When it goes up, usually everything goes up. When it goes down, well, everything goes down usually. Of course, you have a few exceptions in terms of news, in terms of projects being released with their utility. But for the most part, though, most tokens, most coins follow the Bitcoin movement. I want to cover cryptocurrency market as a whole to give you guys a understanding of the current macroeconomic environment. We're seeing Bitcoin down 14%, Ethereum down 15.8%, BNB 15%. Well, folks, need I go on? We're seeing BNB at $367. And as you know, Evergrow Coin and Reflex Finance, they both are wrapped in BNB. So when this price goes down, the liquidity pool, guess what? It pulls back with it because it is pegged and tied to the BNB. Join us after Times Square's reveal. Join us for Karaoke Madness Saturday night at Legion. COO will lead us with his dazzling vocals as he recites his all-time favorite, What is Love by Hideaway. Work hard, play hard, LFG. All right, folks, well, you heard on the Reflex Finance, there's going to be big news in terms of what is going to be dropped on Saturday for the New York Times billboard. I'm curious to see what it is. If everyone's getting together, I'm pretty sure it's going to be big news. Well, I guess we won't know until the time comes. Here we are looking at Evergrow Sam's Twitter page, and he essentially wrote out a long article in terms of what is investing. Essentially, he's saying you need to have patience, you need to research the product you're looking into, and of course, marketing. That is one of the sole drivers, and everyone attacks him and points out that, hey, when marketing, well, Sam is saying that we are accruing our marketing war chest, and the truth is, why would you market when you literally have no product? It makes no sense. So, of course, you wouldn't really market because you have nothing at the moment. Now, me saying this is not FUD, it's a fact. Currently, there is nothing out, so marketing would be a waste. And I do agree with Sam in this instance, but still, some marketing is still required in my opinion for SEO purposes, creating backlinks, etc. But I digress though. The real question here, in my opinion, is not when marketing. It's more about, and it revolves around Creator. So we do know that there will be 10 major influencers. Well, fantastic. Who are they and what are they and what do they do? Now, we don't need to have names per se. I would be more than happy to just see their metrics, say X, Y, and Z. They have so many followers, and then we can do our own extrapolations and to arrive at our own metrics. Because as of right now, Creator is a black box. We don't know what marketing is involved. We don't know how they're gonna launch. We don't know if they're in beta testing. At least I don't know. So for me, from an investor's perspective, that is one of my major concerns. Now, do I believe Sam and the team can release Creator on time before end of Q1? Sure, I absolutely believe it. The only question is, will it be amazing enough to change people's minds? Because if you look at the chart from the all-time high to the price of right now, it's showing that people aren't as confident in the product that he is selling. Now, again, I'm not saying this to try to FUD anything. These are literally objective opinions. If you look into the chart, you can see that. Of course, on the flip side, it depends on how you see it. Is it going to be half full or half empty? Now, this same logic and reasoning applies to Reflex Finance before everyone thinks, oh my God, John is poking at Evergrow Coin. I am not. Now, with Reflex Finance, they do have their Legion launchpad, and there are also legitimate concerns too. Do they have any people or tokens on board with them at launch? What's the potential here, right? We don't know any details in terms of what they're going to charge, of fees, etc., etc. But it sounds like a great product. And as you know, these are both literally startups, and they both have great potential. And that is why I invested in both. The best way for you guys to support this channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get 3 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL using my link down below in the description. Get $25 in crypto.com. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi and referral codes. Everything links down below in the description. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.